Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Thursday Live. I am Denise Armenio, emotion code, body code, genius biofeedback practitioner. And I am here with Claire McIntyre. And today we are going to be working with making custom playlists with the Genius. So, and we'll also do a little clearing along the way too, because I don't think it will take us that long to go over how to make a custom playlist. So, with that said, is anybody here who has not been a volunteer yet that would like to volunteer? Anyone? Or I'll just start working on the custom playlists and I'll use myself. So let me just.
Was Karen putting her hand up there? Yeah.
Oh, did she? I didn't see. I can certainly work with you, Karen. Hold on. Let me just clear this. I don't think I have you on here. So hold on. Thank you. I see all your info on the chat. Let me just get all this in. Come on. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we have all that information in, and now I am going to continue with analysis. Thank you, Karen, for volunteering. Is there anything specific you want to address today or work with, or?
We could do eyes, maybe some periodontal, and just some weight.
Okay, I can do that. I'm going to give you a countdown. I'll say 3, 2, 1, begin. And then I just want you to say your full name and repeat the vowels until the 15 seconds is up. You ready?
Always ready. That was exciting.
3, 2, 1, begin.
Karen Ann Lusick McDonald. A-E-I-O-U. 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 Karen Ann Lusick McDonald. A-E-I-O-U. 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 You.
That was the longest 15 seconds.
I know, it felt like it.
That felt so long. Okay, so now I'm going to just play the voice harmonics for you. So great if you could hear. All right, and now I'm going to hit next. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh. Sorry, I opened up mail. I put it in mail by accident, your picture. I need to take it again. Okay, simple. Now we can do it. It only got from here up, but I guess it. Okay. And we can continue. And so I will put in our standard affirmation. All energies are transmuted into a frequency of pure love. And so it is. Okay, so that affirmation that I just added will be translated into a frequency and overlaid every time we run a scan, for those of you who may be new or watching this and did not know what that was for. So now I'm just going to click begin analysis down on the bottom. Okay, and let's just get your aura. And we can remove the avatar so we can see all of it. So that's a pretty nice looking aura you have there. It's a little bit blurry on the outskirts, and we'll just, I don't know, what are you thinking about that color? We can probably improve on those two colors there a little bit, possibly. But I like the green in there. So, and if we wanted to look at the old aura, that's what we see coming in. And this is white color, I'm told by Ryan, is not really any information that there. That's just where the avatar is. So anyway, that's the white spot is void of information. Just look at everything around it, basically. Okay, so the first thing I just want to tell everybody about how the Genius works. It's a number system, and it uses a numerical value system. So it ranges from 0 to 777. Between 0 and 200 is represented by the color blue, and items that are blue or within this 0 to 200 range are observed to be chronic energetic disturbances. So those disturbances have been there for a longer period of time. It can also be referred to as stagnant energy or under energy. The next range goes from 201 to 450, and that is represented by the color green. And from there we go to 451 to 599, and that's represented by the color yellow. And then from there we have our last range, which goes from 600 to 777 and is represented by the color red. And items in this range or that appear red are acute energetic disturbances. So these items are stressed now in the present time. They can also be referred to as heat or inflammation or over energy. Now, these frequencies, it does not mean a high number does not mean that you have an excess, and a low number does not mean that you have a deficiency. It is just telling you that it has been out of balance, and it's been out of balance for a long period of time, or it's just out of balance now in the present. These results are also energetic disturbances, and they are not diagnostic in the allopathic sense. So anything that's out of balance here does not mean if you go ask your doctor for blood work or any other type of tests that you would get the same results, because those are looking at more physical attributes and more looking at the energetic attributes of these items. So with that said, the next thing I'd like to do after I take the aura is work with frequencies. Most of the frequencies, actually all of the frequencies that are in the biofield, and then your minerals, vitamins, and amino acids, and also some other items. Because we're going to work with a custom playlist today, I thought that I would show you how to make a custom playlist with the items that you can start with if you do not have the priming vessel library from the bioterrain. So this will make it a little bit easier for you. So if you hit the plus button on the bottom, you will see where it says custom playlists. If you click on that, okay, why isn't it working? I'm just gonna, I didn't want to do that. Sorry, guys. Okay, I don't know if this has something to do. You know, this was working this morning too. And
What is it that you're wanting to do, Denise?
oh, you're right. Thank you. I have to go to, you're right. Sorry, it's me that's having the issue. We go to the back office or hit your navigation bars and you want to go to custom playlists. And these are playlists that I have created already. But since we want to create a new one, we are going to go to the bottom where it says add. And now I can name it. So let's just put Thursday live playlist. And I'm going to hit add to playlist. And this is with the new update. So we have to have this little text box removed. But luckily we don't want to work with the mind right now to create this playlist, so it won't get in the way. But I'm going to first hit biofield. Now, the first thing that we can do, the easy thing for you guys to do is if I click on this circle here so that we get the check mark for biofield, what that's going to do is include every item that is in the biofield, which is really what you want to do if you want to create this specific library that we're talking about. And if I hit the arrow, you will then see the individual libraries that are in the biofield. But we don't have to click on these because by clicking on the biofield, it automatically knows to include everything. But I'm just going to unclick it for a minute so that you can see. But if I were to click on meridians, you see I can select all the different meridians. It even goes as far as to say, let you click down to the specific point if you wanted to go to that level on making a custom playlist. We don't want to do that right now. So I am just going to click on the biofield again, and then I'm going to open up the body. And I want to add all the vitamins, and I want to add all the minerals. And where are the amino acids are right here. And I'm going to hit save. So now you can see when we go back to the playlist, all these items have been added, and there's 63 items in here that have been added. Now the bioterrain vessel priming has a lot more. It has 156, but if you don't have that, this is a great start for you to work with. So I'm just going to hit save at the bottom. And now you could see it's added a custom playlist, Thursday live playlist. And we can go back. And now when I hit this plus button, it says Why isn't it showing it there?
You actually have to go out, load current client results, and then it will populate.
So
Come
Karen,
out, yeah, come out of system overview.
and go to the beginning, like a brand new session.
Yeah,
Sorry, Karen.
and load current.
Can I do the load the current results still?
Yeah,
Oh, I never did it that way before. Okay, great. So now we could hit the plus button and there it is. Oh, thanks, Claire. And so now we could just hit Thursday live playlist and it added all 63 items to the main hold tray and we can open it up and see it there. And now we can go to progressive insights and we can begin analysis. And we will run all the items for 1 minute. So good job, Karen. You have a 53% rectification and the harmony, alignment, and energy flow is close, all within that 20% that I'd like to see. So that's really great. And I'm going to go back out now because we had a good result on that. Does anybody want to see me show how to create a custom library again, or do you think you kind of got the main idea on that? Just let me know in the chat if you want me to go back over that again and create something different. Or I can review, yes. So to create a custom playlist, what you want to do is you want to go to your back office by hitting the navigation bars. And you can scroll down to where it says custom playlist. And you can click on that. And here you see the custom playlists that I've already created. But on the bottom, it says add. So you want to click on add. Margaret, I will answer your question in just a minute. And then we can name it. So let's just add, we'll just write Karen. Whoops. Karen McDonald. You have a playlist named after you now. And so I'm going to click on Karen and now I can add items to this playlist. Oh, and that mysterious box has disappeared. So Karen, do you have anything specific you would like to add to this, or you just want me to?
Yeah, I just wanted to see a general in there. I don't know if
See how it is
anything
again. So
specific,
let's say we wanted to work with, well, let's,
today's stress or something. I don't know. Something simple. We got oils.
well, we could do today's stress. So if we add,
Or digestion, something. Okay.
so here is all of today's stress. And since we can add all of those, again, I'm just going to click, well, on this main dot, but you can see that it checked everything off when I clicked that. So now we can close that just so we don't have to have it open and we can see that it's all clicked. And let's take that suggestion, and I'm just going to open it so you can see what's here. And I'm going to click on digestion. And again, you could see that it highlights everything, and I can close that. So now let's just hit save, and we can see all of these items have been added to this playlist. And now we can go back. Do you have some unchanged? Do you want to see? Yes, save changes. The playlist is added, and now we need to go back out. Yes. And now we could just load current results again. And when we hit this plus sign, and there's Karen McDonald, and all the items that we just added to that have now been added to the main whole tray. So why don't we go, and before I go and run that, I just wanted to answer Margaret's question. So Margaret asked, can you make a custom playlist with created libraries or only the system overview? Okay, so it is my recommendation to everybody that you just stick with working with things in the system overview. It is currently, as we are speaking, being tweaked. So there was the ability to work with master branch libraries, but you don't get to select the specific item. So it was putting like, it didn't make any sense. You could just go to master branch and add that whole library. It wasn't really creating it as a playlist. So it is being worked on. So hopefully in the next update, we will have the ability to do that, and maybe even not to work with the master branch, but with the libraries. I just don't know how long that will take to work, but I know that it's being looked into now. So fingers crossed that will be something really new, that will be something new to look forward to, that we will be able to use. And that would be really great if we could add line items from our libraries to create a custom playlist. So anyway, now Claire, you answered the question. Okay, so let's now go to Progressive Insights, where we have everything that we need. And again, we can hit all, and we will run those for 1 minute. Does anybody have any other questions with the custom playlist, or do you pretty much get it from reviewing it those 2 times? I'm happy to answer any questions or go over it again if you need me to. So just please put it in the chat if you would like me to work with that again. So we have a 28% rectification here. I am going to put this on 0 minutes and just work with your lows for 30 seconds. Margaret, what do you mean by make a daily top? Am I reading that correctly? You could unmic if it makes it easier instead of typing. Yeah, you can. I mean, you can create whatever custom playlist you want. It doesn't have to be what I did. I mean, If you want to make one for just vitamins, and so every day you can just boost your vitamins, you know, you can do that. It depends. It really depends. Yeah, it could be anything, as long if anything that you want to work on daily that's in the system overview, the 3 main categories, you can make a custom playlist for. So, you know, whatever you want. If you just want one for spiritual protection, you can do that too. But again, with the ability that we can drag just the library title down to the main whole tray, if you're just taking one of those libraries, personally, I don't think it makes much sense to create a custom library. I think it's only really helpful if you're mixing and matching from different panels. Okay, so Karen is saying, Janine Strong was saying she's having great success using custom playlists and also using the PEMF coil or oil? Coil. Coil, with the distance and the picture in the center. Oh, with the person's picture in the center of the coil. Gotcha. So that's great. And again, you can make a playlist with anything. I will show you, 54% rectification. So you did great there. I can show you I can show you in, let me go to libraries. I think this is how you do it. I haven't really used it because it hasn't been working, and now I forget. Oh, I know, I'm sorry. If you go to custom libraries, it's not going to work so well with mine because my master branch libraries are really big. So I would have to go create a whole new master branch, and I'm willing to do that if people want to see that, but I wouldn't. It's not big.
Is Karen meaning with a custom playlist with the libraries or just custom playlists with system overview?
I think it's just with the overview she was talking about. I don't know if it included the custom libraries.
Okay.
I can find out though. I'll be on her show actually in about an hour.
So
Keeping it real.
if you hit the plus button here, and they may be working on it right now as we speak. So I mean, it could be like really messed up, but, and I don't know. I would like everybody as their, please, everybody do the new update to 16.99. That plus button I find is moving a little sluggish. If you're also finding that, please, you can put in a bug report and mention it, so that could be worked on. But as you can see, if you go into the plus button from custom libraries, it pulls in all your master branch title names. So these are all my master branch title names. So if, let's just say I wanted to add, this is going to kind of mess up what I'm adding into the whole tray for you, Karen, but we'll just do it. So I can just add allergy assessments. So now it just brought in all the food items from allergy assessments. It doesn't give you the ability to select specific line items. So that's why I'm saying it's not really helpful, because you could just drag that library in yourself from libraries. Like, you don't have to go through the process of doing this. But if you wanted to, you could, but hopefully it's getting tweaked now so that we could select specific items from either the master branch or from the libraries. We'll see what happens, and I don't know. I don't know how easy that is from the developmental side to do. So, but they are looking at it. Would there be a way in the future to save your tray items from the tray as a custom library playlist?
Export it to the capsule. That would be the best way.
Well, yeah, you could export it to the capsule, but it doesn't give you the ability to keep it there. I mean, it's definitely, I know what you're saying, Margaret. I can ask that. So great suggestion. I will ask it in case you're having difficulty allowing us to select specific items from specific libraries. So I don't know. We will see what we could do. So anyway, while we're here, let's just work on all these. Maybe there's something you'll will come up new. So I am going to work on the lows and the highs for just 1 minute for you. I love when the graphics look like this one. It reminds me of Pringles potato chips. All right, good work again, Karen. 58% rectification. I don't know if any of these items they're being efficient, but there, well, what do we see as the lows down here? So do you have any issues with sesame seeds or celery?
No, not at all.
So, well, anyway, we can go back. I'm going to clear the main hold tray. And you want to work on your vision, right? Your eyes, and what else did you ask?
Periodontal and weight,
Oh, right.
top three
Uh-huh.
things. I think a lot of it's EMF related from a tower here. That's why I'm moving next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my contacts literally feel like they're melting,
Ow.
having to replace them so often.
So I just want to see something. So that would be your lenses, right? I'm wondering if we should do something on.
My right eye is swelling. It feels like literally I'm allergic to it. It feels like the plastic is melting and there's like a film that's coming every week. So the eyes are swollen as well.
Well, let's just add that, and let me just put in vision now because I might have. Okay, so let's just work with your eyes for a minute. I didn't do the general overview. We can select all and play for 1 minute. So it's funny, the lens came up and that's what I was gonna select for entangled insights for you. So maybe we'll go back out. Get that in a minute. Oh, and weeping eye is coming up. Eye inflammation. Funny, the left eye is showing. But you
There's
mentioned,
both. It's just the right one's more swollen. It's predominant in here, so.
okay, let's rescan. And let's just work with the lows and the highs for 1 minute.
I can literally feel it working right now through
Do
here
you
in the
feel
crown.
good?
Yeah, you can feel the tingling.
I feel like you almost need some of the spiritual protection. Okay, so let's run this again. Should I? Okay, I'm just gonna run the lows because that's what I'm testing for you and I'm getting 3 minutes. Is everybody okay with 3 minutes here of somewhat relaxation? Let's see if we can get your eyes feeling better. How you feeling? It's not too much.
No, it's great. Bring it on.
Ooh, 76% rectification. Excellent. All right, so let's just go to more organs. I'm just gonna select all. So there's some eyelid droop. Okay, I'm gonna add hundreds. I don't know what these homeopathics do, but and then I'm gonna do 1% as well. Ah, what happened? Oh my gosh. Where's the 1% start? It's saying all young and living oils.
You
Oh,
can
this is
never
so
have too many
tedious.
oils.
The what?
You can never have too many oils. I trained
I
with
know.
aromatherapist. It's the answer to everything. Oils internally.
And then I want to go to and let's just oh, that's all of them. Okay. And let's run this for you for 1 minute. Actually, let's run them for 30 seconds, all of them. My eye keeps getting drawn to this aqueous humor. Are you getting any headaches?
No, but I can actually feel this actually internally working right now.
Good. Okay, 45% rectification. So that is good. Okay. Let's I want to go back to custom libraries. So let's see what weight or dental. Do you have a preference?
Either or doesn't matter. Whatever comes up first.
So I'm going to empty this out for your eyes. And let's do the weight loss rate frequencies for you. And let's just do actually Just putting some of these in here. And again, I'm going to select all in 1 minute. Would be great if we could feel our sides pulling in. Interesting that food allergens, and we had a lot of allergy sensitivities that we pulled up before with food.
It's interesting. I'm just looking to the hormones in the maca as a duodirectional for adaptogens and stuff, and then the hormones. So seems to be some sort of a hormonal correlation
We
to it as
can
well.
look at what comes up here for the hormones. So there's a bunch there.
Yeah.
So let's just run this on a quick balance.
Do some maca.
Okay, so you had 40% rectification on that. Let's just go and look at your aura. Whoops. So this is where you were, and now let's see where you're at.
Okay.
So it's just a lot of things are moving. We like the green color in here.
Yeah, it's moving stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely moving stuff. So then some stuff moving out. So that's really good. Let's just look at the spiritual protection here.
It's funny how it correlated the Wi-Fi and stuff and the towers and cataracts and stuff. There's so many people here, like Nancy's another one. A lot of the people here are all getting cataract surgery. Massive amounts here.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. We have a little bit of 45% rectification on that. And there was one other thing. Oh, let's just look at your neurotransmitters. So that histamine is showing. That's probably that inflammation that's okay, great. So let's just see how that's affected your aura here again. Okay, so we're just pushing some stuff around, but let's see what it looks like. We have some programming lines going through. What do we want to do with you, Karen, here for the last few minutes? Let's run some of my favorites here, just as I'm going to clear this and add in the gem elixirs and then the flower essences that go along with that. Actually, let's add the environmental ones in. Finish running this and we'll look at your aura. And if anybody has any questions, you can certainly put them in the chat, or you can open up your mic and ask your question.
I have a quick one. I just did a show with Nancy Hopkins on Rumble. It's a show called Cosmic Reality. Now, they're using a lot of shungite. She's one of the top shungite experts. And so I started using 3 pieces of shungite in the spring water on the plates, but also trivectoring some of the cell towers and stuff around here, but also drinking the shungite water. And I've been noticing a difference in some
Oh,
people.
good.
And I'm just wondering if people have done any of that or been aware. I've always done crystals and done water, or mixed crystals and water or something, or oils, and give them out. But also putting them around, you know, the EMF, the routers, towers, even the water intake and the lines, but using 3 crystals to trivector once they've been put on the plate. So I'm just wondering if anyone's done anything similar to that at all.
I haven't. I know that Dr. Deb had talked one time and it was like a big topic of discussion with using the shungite, right, Claire? And using it
Yeah.
like that it shouldn't be in the same area when you're running the Genius. I don't know if you found that, or it's okay to keep it around. Wasn't that what she was? I mean, listen, there's all different. I don't. I try just to keep neutral everything and not really have a belief system. It doesn't mean that it's right or wrong. I just try to just be an open observer to everything. That way, especially when I'm muscle testing, I don't have opinions one way or the other. I haven't worked with it that way. So I don't know if there's anybody in this chat group that has any opinion on using the shunite with the water and the remedy plate and putting more than one around it to help with EMF.
My EMF, the dot that I have on all our electrical equipment,
Mhm.
has shungite in it.
Yeah, exactly.
So mine has shungite in it, and that's what I run my
Yeah, so
on.
so
So
there's no issue, then probably you have no issues. So yeah.
Yeah, I just like when I do it, I mean, I don't have anything on there. If I'm hooking someone up, they've got to be clean of metal crystals and everything anyway to run that. But doing it on the remedy plate or doing it for a specific, you know, thing like taking a picture of this area or that town or that village and then using it that way as well. Because they're feeling the difference when I drink the water. So I've done it with and without the crystals, and I'm just wondering if anyone else has been playing. there's something very different about that crystal. They're trying to set it up like a shungite, like almost a web, internet web,
Mm.
because there was some sort of a blue plasma beam that hit that Carillion in the town of, like in Russia, in Shaga, and the crystals are acting different. You're starting to see a blue hue around people. So I'm just wondering, it might be something that we can use for this purpose. So, but it's got to be with 3 little small ones to try vectors, what we call it.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I haven't tried that. That would be great. Julie is saying she has a shungite tile and
Yeah.
she puts 3 shungite cubes in her glass of water, and then she imprints. I imprint my daily frequencies in my water daily. Yeah, that's great. So I would continue working with that. Let's just check out your aura.
I was just gonna say, the reason I brought this up with her is that she's actually the former U.S. Army.
Second, your voice lowers when now you can go.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of the things I was just going to mention is that Nancy Hopkins and Derek, they're actually U.S. Army Intelligence Security Division, and so they're using this. And so I've been doing some stuff with them at Mystical Wares. So if anyone's interested in that, I just did a couple shows, so they're very interested in combining using the Genius to protect people right now.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really awesome. So, I would, this is probably going to need to settle a little bit for you, all these items that we've been stirring around. So, hope you're feeling better. Let me know how your eyes are doing. Do you feel, how did you felt it? Do you feel any of the inflammation that went down or any of the, like tearing?
What I'm noticing is there might be slight inflammation decrease on the right orbital here, but I can feel like a tingling going through, actually like re-energizing, almost like right up the chakra and around this way,
Oh,
which is interesting. So, and yeah, it looks like it was coming up the meridians, but it's localized. I can feel the shift in it. Thank you very much.
oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, definitely. Let me know how that feels. Margaret saying thank you to Claire and Denise. You learned a lot today. Oh, thanks, Margaret. And anybody else, again, we'll keep you updated about these custom playlists. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have some good updates soon. That would be really nice. To maybe get an update on that. So that is great. Karen, is it possible to also do a video on how to sign someone up start to finish, as well as for the affiliate ambassadors as well? We can put that in the works, certainly. All right, so if anybody has any questions, just email me at Denise at Inside Health Apps, and or any suggestions that you would like to see on Thursday Live or that you want to learn more about, please let me know. And or if you have anyone that may be interested, please invite them to come to Thursday Live and they can learn a little bit about how to use the Genius. So anyway, it is always a pleasure working with everyone and seeing you every week. Have a wonderful rest of the week, and I look forward to seeing you next Thursday. Be well and have a great day. Bye, everyone. Thanks, Karen, for volunteering, and thank you, Claire, for helping.
Thank you, everyone, for your input. I appreciate it. Have a
All
great week.
right. You too. Bye, everyone.